Today I'm gonna do something crazy that I've never done before. I'm gonna transform this dress into a zero-waste kimono. I found some inspiration online, but most of the time I'm gonna experiment. So the first step is to get rid of everything I don't need and to see how much fabric I have. It took me quite some time to open a seam on a dress. I wanted to save as much fabric as possible because I didn't have any pattern and I didn't know how much fabric I will destroy while trying, because in this project I'm gonna improvise a lot. At some point I decided to cut off everything that I don't need. Okay, this is what I've got, and now I have to imagine how I'm gonna fit into this kimono. And here is my unique method to measure everything. So looks like I have enough fabric to work with. Step 2 is to create a pattern using baking paper. I have never done patterns in my life, so let's see how it turns out. By the way, I got this dress for free during a swap event at work, and I kinda like the color, but the dress itself is a little bit old school for me, and I always wanted to sew something, so I thought why not to go ahead and give a second life to this dress. So now when I have a bigger piece of paper, I'm gonna measure a width of a sleeve, and now I'm folding my future sleeve to try it on myself and to see if it fits. You don't see it on the video, but I did it behind the scenes. Basically, I won't need this top part, so I'm cutting it off. I like the pattern on it. Maybe I will use it later for something, I don't know what. If you have any ideas how I can use it, please write in the comment section. Now I have my almost square piece of fabric and a paper pattern. So finally I can start cutting, and because I want to have everything symmetrical, I'm folding my paper into halves and cutting off the edge. It's probably not super clear, but now I'm measuring the length of my sleeve. I'm not sure if I'm gonna regret that my fabric is not super square, but let's try and work with it. The part that I'm folding right now is gonna be my sleeve. I hope it will work out in the end perfectly, but I'm not sure. Here I double check the length of the sleeve, and I'm super nervous because right now I'm gonna cut the fabric. Okay, here we go. This is gonna be my sleeve, and I hope there's gonna be enough space to make a seam. And now I'm making an opening for the neck. Woohoo! It's time to see if it will work out or not. Okay, not bad. This is the sleeve number 1, and this is the sleeve number 2. Now it might look a little weird, but in the end, hopefully I will be wearing this. I'm going to use the rest of the fabric around the edges. Honestly, I'm not sure if it will look good, but I don't have anything else except for this dress, so I'm gonna work with what I have. And I kinda like this idea of a zero waste design. Of course, it's not 100% zero waste because there will be something left in the end anyways. But let me know what you think about the color. Should I use these red stripes or should I use something else? Unfortunately, I don't have any sewing machine at home, so I will have to go to work. There we have a creative lab with all the equipment I need, so stay tuned for the part 2. If you enjoyed the video, press like button and subscribe for the channel. See you in the next one.